Oh, yeah, there we go. That's what I want to feel. Did you just run over something?
No, but I did downshift.
Okay, what up is loose?
Up is loose?
On the weight jacker.
Aha.
If you're running Indy, run the front roll bar at 1 and the rear roll bar at 6.
Tony, this setup is 6 and 2.
This setup's 4 and 4.
Also, I was running +1 on the weight jacker, because I thought that was tight.
I'm running Greg West setup from the forum right now, so it's a little different.
Run 1 and 6. They're all the same.
Like, when in traffic or all the time?
All the time. It turns better when your front's at 1.
Drivers, to your car.
What do you run the jacker at?
Depends on the feel of
Do you know how often I hit both look buttons to try to look backwards?
Uh-huh.
And that has not now, nor has it ever worked in iRacing, but it does work in just about every other game.
And
That was something I did like R Factor over N4 in 2003. You could look in every camera.
And then, Tony, you just kind of switch back and forth from 5th and 6th, depending on what kind of run you're getting.
Right at 223, shift to 6th.
Ooh.
I don't think the setup is geared the same as what Tony was running.
Welcome, fans. In a high-powered attempt at speed, high-octane racing occupies the front row for Consolation 1. Will any driver hit the catch fence today? With Dan Johnston in the field, it's anybody's guess.
Is it a consolation or a qualifier?
Qualifier. But we're going to call it a consolation. On the pole, Allstate. Outside row, Allstate. Third, the Beepus Killer, Alan Nesfetter. The Fisherman, Donald Stewart. The Oil Drinker, Rob Scarberry. Mr. Soda Pop, Philip Parker. Root Man, Tony Long. Eighth, Mr. Purple, Connor Germain. Mr. Pizza, Dalton Lucas. And Subway spokesperson, Zach
Jared Fogle.
Aaron Cummings, master of nothing, but he might be a master today. Tex Perry, Mr. Dodge, dodge that car, 'cause he was loose in practice. Christian Torres made the show 2 years ago. Stephen Lowe, Dakota Wilkins, Scott Drake, Geno Sphere, Volkswagen Cheetos first ever race. Scott Deutsch, teammate Jim Fismo, and Dodgeman. 20 cars fighting for 3 spots.
Hey, that actually worked.
Yeah, I lifted. I played it safe. I don't know if I would have made it if I kept my foot in it or not.
Yeah, it feels like you get a really good run, but you need like another 100 feet of straightaway to really get it done. It's like the DRS zone isn't long enough.
surprised you turned in that late and made the corner.
I thought you were going to dive for the inside, so I was letting you have it.
I know
When
it's
I'm
one
out
of those-
front, I can get a turn. Now, when I'm up behind somebody, it's a problem.
When are you guys racing this week?
Thursday at 8.
Yeah, I'm be there.
Good. Can't wait to finish second to you, sir.
Oh, just find a way to get in front. You'll stay there.
I hope so.
The engines roar.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Time to thank our sponsor, Snackwells. Enjoy a Snackwell. And triple stuffed Oreos. Get your triple stuffed Oreos after you eat your Snackwell.
I didn't lift that time.
Neither did I.
Well, this ought to be highly entertaining.
Remember Tyler Mayo.
Green flag is out. Shootout. Nesfetter on the bottom.
Up the curb at all?
Oh, it was completely on the curve. I don't know if I've ever driven a setup here where touching that flat was fatal like that.
Yeah, touching the curb is bad news, but you want to run below that white line a little bit.
Oh no, below the white line is what's spinning me out. Like, I was spinning out before I got to the curb. Getting below the white line with the setup spins me out.
Tony,
What setup
you're
are you
related to David Piazza?
The
No, but he's my Facebook friend.
21S2 Indy 500 baseline, the LQ.
Okay. I was running the forum setup. I'm going to jump in that setup now.
Like, you might be able to get away with using that if you tighten this up some, but then you're just going to be slow. Let me get... Wait a minute, Tony, this isn't the roll.
It's a roval. They're racing at an oval. Roval. Dalton Lucas trying to make the show, battling for 8th.
I put the bars where Tony said. See how they run on this setup.
Yeah, I think that's gonna not end well, but we'll see.
Tim, don't be stubborn. It's better every setup. Like,
That-
that's
that-
literally how you
That
turn
should
the
be
car.
that should be looser than what I am now. I'm already too loose.
Isn't that Tony? Isn't that setting the bars to be as loose as possible?
Tim, you want to set the bar as loose as possible and adjust the jagger.
Yes, the car's already too loose.
Adjust the jagger.
I did.
To what?
Keep going.
I maxed it.
There's no such
You
thing
can't
as
run
too
with
loose.
those bars with this setup.
Doesn't it max out like -20 or some crazy shit?
Then you're,
Oh, I thought
you
it
should
was only
adjust your
10.
setup.
No, it goes to 10 or 20. That Silver Crown only goes to 10.
Ah. Well, then I had 10 more notches, but that really wasn't helping with it being insanely loose.
Tim, 6 to 1. 1 and 6. If it's not 1 and 6, you're doing it wrong. I'm telling you. Just trying to help
I'm just curious what it's going to do as the tires start to wear out more.
you. It'll get looser.
I just have to start going down the jacker then.
It'll get tighter in traffic, but it'll get looser. Dan Johnston, your leader, coming to lap 10. Rob Scarberry second. Alan Nesford third.
Tim, are you in the same setup?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, Francois.
That's what we call squeezing the lemon.
Ah. Kept it in fifth too long. Hit the chip a couple times on the straightaway there.
I did that the whole way down the straightaway one lap.
Good job.
I was just trying to see where it actually hit the chip, and by the time I hit it, I'm like, well, it's too late to go to 6 now.
Yeah, I think if you're out front by yourself, you can keep it in fifth, but if you get any kind of draft, you're going to have to be using six.
When you were using the other setup, I wasn't using 6.
Battle for the
Yeah.
lead, Rob Scarberry under Dan Johnston.
You're not coming back to me as fast.
New leader, 42. New leader, 121, 3 wide for second.
I guess I'm in the pit lane.
I see that. Well, it should be interesting turn 1. Good luck.
We didn't make it. They also caught us speeding on pit road.
Now I wonder why. Yeah, I think that's a better setup.
I couldn't see where the end of the pit wall was until I popped out and went, oh, there it is.
Oh, coming to pit road?
Yeah. I mostly just saw your gearbox, and then I popped out, I'm like, oh, shit, I have two options here. Hit Zach, hit the pit wall, or go through the pit lane.
Well, yeah, I was watching my mirror, and I'm like, he's not trying the inside. I'm like, oh god, he is. I'm like...
Dude, watch how close I came to the end of the pit wall.
Not quite as close as me at Twin Ring. Then you, like, netcoded or something wild, because your car, like, blew up into mine, and then came back, and then actually that wreck was caused by netcode. In the replay, you never even touched me.
On my replay, we came close enough that if you hadn't started moving up, we were going to hit. There was maybe an extra, like, 6 inches of width there from the netcode, but my car wasn't going to stay down there.
Well, here's part of the problem. You lost your right front wing section when you hit the cone.
No, I still had it.
Oh, not on my screen. Did it come back? Oh, it did come back. Okay. Thanks, iRacing.
Tony Long is Maze.
Oh, man.
I really don't like how iRacing, when you jump back to live, doesn't go back to full speed. So what did you set the bars to on that run?
1 and 6, and the weight jacker was mostly 0.
And you weren't spinning out?
No.
Like, I'm spinning the thing out without any adjustments.
I mean, it felt pretty good to me. Although, it's hard to really tell. What's going to be fun is, like, if you get side by side with somebody and there's a single car in front of you, they go to the bottom, the inside's going to have to be like, nah, I'm out, see ya.
Yeah, you're going to have to be careful when you're side by side. Granted.
It was nice that we could just swap back and forth side by side, lap after lap. Because when you can get into a situation like that, you actually are close enough to get the run on them. But if you're much further back than that, you get the run just in time to hit the corner and have to lift.
For your sake, I hope you are in a situation where you have to pass something.
Yeah, I think, like, if that was a race situation, and it was, say, it's the two of us racing it out like that, 1-2, it'd be a good idea just for us to swap back and forth instead of trying to stay side by side like that. Like, just lift a little bit going in.
This is actually the first one of these setups I've looked at that I could add rear wing to. That was something I wanted at Texas and Atlanta, was like another notch of rear wing. And this one I could actually have it if I really wanted it.
Tony, what's the fuel like here? What's the fuel run?
You can go 30 laps non-stop without braking.
Any saving?
Yeah, without saving.
Yeah.
And
What's the furthest you could stretch it, realistically?
30.
Okay.
32 maybe. And I realize that the maps do matter a little bit. If you go to map 4, or...
I think 5 is the slowest.
It goes to 8 if I remember right.
Well, 8 is like under caution, that's like super saving. 7 and 6 are alternative full throttle patterns for like road courses.
Let's go out and run map 5.
God. Well, one of us should run map 5.
Map 5,
Well, I'm already in map 5. We'll run 10 laps at map 5 and see what the burn is.
Map 5 would be a little too slow. I would do map 4 or 3 just to be safe. In 6th gear.
I'm going to note what my fuel number is when we hit start finish. And then
I'm
we'll
gonna
do
say
10
map
laps.
1.
Oh, it might help if I get off pit speed limiter, huh?
You can do about 0.62 in 5th gear in regular first map. And it'll be about 0.5, 6 or 7 in map 4 and 6th gear.
My plan is, like, if I get stuck in traffic and I'm getting pissed off I can't pass anybody, I'm just gonna pack it down and ride.
Go for the undercut?
Just
Well,
save
because-
gas. But be careful, because you'll have that high-flying guy that'll just come out of nowhere.
Well,
If you
because
save too
I'm...
much.
Yeah, because I'm thinking about the strategy. The race is 85 laps. So you'll pit on lap 30 and lap 60. If there's no caution. So it's like... Just kind of thinking here.
17.82.
Okay. like to know is what the fuel burn per lap is. That way I know that, because that's... Regardless.
Oh my god! Okay, it wasn't that bad. Philip Parker slams the inside wall, but somehow does not die. Cautions out, Dan Johnston, Rob Scarberry, Aaron Cummings, your leader. Thank God for those safer barriers.
17.28.
That was what, like 0.6? Well, you got the miles per gallon, so I mean, we can just calculate it that way.
Yeah. Granted, that was a lap not using 6th gear. This lap I got a 6th gear, but I saved a ton of fuel.
Well, your goal should be to see what the fuel burn is while still maintaining my draft.
Well, no, I was just letting it hit the chip down the backstretch, thinking I wasn't going to need the shift.
I'm saying if I can do that easily when I'm up here by myself.
Like, I'm certainly not getting big runs on it. 1675.
What's your miles per gallon?
4.63.
Yeah, 3.98. That's not if it's gonna matter.
I keep looking over my shoulder to see the death of Philip Parker, and I haven't seen it yet. $16.2.
4.07.
455 now on fuel.
I'm just wide open. I'm not even lifting.
I'm having to lift mostly from the air.
No.
No.
Dan Johnston has a blown tire. Not good for
Does he
the
really?
leader.
1564 and 463.
398.
I'll lost track of how many laps we'd run.
4 or 5.
Yeah, I think the big thing, you just go to this fuel map, you don't really get a run.
No, you're just kind of hanging with me. That's why I'm saying, like, if I get to a guy and can't pass him...
Yeah, just go into fuel save for a little bit.
Yeah, because if you get an extra lap or two, say the whole race runs green, that's 3 less laps of fuel you're going to need at the end. Then that way you probably won't be waiting on fuel that last pit stop, because the last run's only going to be like 25 laps. Or 23 if you can, 22 if you can stretch it.
Coming to 9 to go, Rob Scarberry, Aaron Cummings, Stephen Lowe in the transfer spot. Tony Long,
Whoa!
Tex Perry, your top 5.
Oh, we have a Canadian getting flipped. Under caution.
Send him my regards with a pine cone.
Canada versus USA. Williams Grove edition.
Let's see, the last time we fought Canada in a war, we got run out of Canada.
Is that the Aroostook War?
Is that what? That would have been the War of 1812. We invaded Canada hoping to be greeted as liberators, and we were not.
gets stuffed in a wall and flipped under caution, and he's dog tracking.
What are you racing, dog?
Big Black Anonymous.
Block Autonomous.
Yes.
Big black modified.
I figured Tony would like this car because it sounds kind of like the Top Fuel dragster when it's just sitting there.
And then you get to take an overexposed photo with John Force.
It'll be underexposed if it's too dark.
Yeah, you're right.
Got Tim. Take a photography class once in a while.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when it comes to that film shit, I don't know.
If you like the color black, that was
I'll see how quickly you yard me down the back. Yeah, there it is. I don't know where I got that run from.
What's your fuel number assigned by the miles per gallon?
4.64. I was looking down at it and nearly Dario Franchitti.
I see that. I'm on mix 4, that's why you caught
I
me.
looked up and had flashbacks.
I went to mix 4, that's why you caught me so quick.
Ah, that was right. Exit of 4. iRacing Super Speedway.
My miles per gallon only went from like 4.0 to 4.2.
It'll take it a while to change, and I don't know how that MPG is being calculated. If that's being calculated on the fly,
Every
by
lap, I think.
or for the whole load. The fuck? Alright, Dario.
Alright, let's try something here.
Is it hitting the end of the pit wall?
No, it's gonna be this. Take it.
What fuel map did you just jump up to?
8.
I jumped down to 1.
Well, let's see if I have any hope at all to keep with you here.
No.
But if he's behind you, could he pass you?
I'm getting the draft now. I'm almost tacking out in 5th.
2 laps to go. Rob and Aaron.
How long does the practice session keep running before it just tells us to fuck ourselves?
We have 15 minutes left, actually. 14, 18 left.
It's
I
just
don't
not
think it
scoring
just-
laps.
Just
so-
don't
Yeah.
get off the track.
Well, the problem is, we're gonna run out of fuel eventually.
Tony, how many
Not
laps
for
are these
15 minutes.
qualifiers?
Not in map 8.
48?
40.
In honor of Jimmy Johnson? Oh.
40 in honor of Harrison James.
Harrison Burton.
8 in honor of Tyler Reddick.
In honor of Eric Almirola that one time.
Tony, did you see who's on the Dale Jr. download?
I did not.
Kerry Earnhardt.
My miles per gallon has stopped reporting.
And Rob Starr
Because it's not scoring laps.
Yeah.
is your winner of the qualifier, Aaron Cummings, and
Let's go, Rob!
transfer. Dan Johnston, Dakota Wilkins, Dave Butterworth, Christian Torres, Tex Perry. These are good drivers in the top race. Except Rob.
Rob's not a good driver?
He's the best.
It's about a 2.5 second difference.
Well, yeah, that fuel map is for under caution, Zach.
I know. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can run you back down.
Alan Nesfetter, Donald Stewart, Zach Miller, Scott Drake, Gino Sphere does not make the show. Jim Fitzmiller, David Courtney, Philip Dalton, and Connor Germain will sit out the All-Star race. Congrats to Rob, Aaron, and Stephen O. Tough luck for Dan Johnston. 20th to 4th on fresh tires does not make the cut.
So I just tried 1 and 6.